Let's do a kit down and chat. Come back after the intro. Let's spend a few minutes together. Hello and welcome to Cat Hair and Chaos. My name is Kim. Thanks for stopping by. Today I thought we would do something a little bit different. It's a whip and chat, but instead of whipping, I'm going to kit down a couple of things so I can have the storage back. So come along with me and we will do this kit down and chat. So I save my drills. I don't know why. I've never ran out, but I know people who have. So for now, I'm saving my drills. And the first thing we are going to kit down is the Tasmanian Devil. I completed him back in February. So I want to kit him down and have the storage for something else. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors. So that won't take me too long to do that. The first thing I do is I kit down the ABs. And I have baggies of ABs from Diamond Art Club. And so if I happen to have it, I'll just throw it in there. But I do not have this AB, so I will have to get a bag and put this AB in its baggie. And since I don't have, I have these stickers here that you can get off of Temu or Amazon or whatever. And I put those on these little baggies that you get from Diamond Art Club and other companies. And so this one is AB 134. And luckily, they have started actually putting the real color numbers on there. So in the future, I will be able to actually kit down and with the right number. So get out my little Bijou Bliss tray. Actually, yeah, this is fine. And I'll just, I like to pour them in the tray. It's easier for me than actually trying to pour them out of my Elizabeth Ward containers. And I don't know what that is. Oh, these are rounds. And I got out my square box. Oh my goodness. I'm so silly. Okay, well, plan B. Gosh. I totally forgot that this was a round. Oh my. So, let me get out my rounds. Put this away, because I'll be doing that with another one, and that is square. And I don't have near as many rounds as I do squares. Let me see if I have any ABs. I do not. So, and then I'll get out my round stickers. Sorry about that. So anyway, I thought I would just take a few minutes to chat with you, kind of catch up. It's been a while since we've had a whip and chat. And one of the reasons is I just really don't have much to talk about. So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I gotta tell my followers this happened or that happened, because I stay in a pretty much constant state of boring. So it is what it is. So I don't mind it at all. So let's go ahead and put these in order real quick. I think it'll make kitting down go quicker. 400, 317. So anyway, how is everybody? Is everybody doing good? I'm doing well. My job, they was remodeling the entire office, and so we were able to work from home 4 days a week and go into the office. Our day to go into the office was Monday, but last week they completed everything, and so now I am back in the office 3 days a week. And I like working from home. I like having a hybrid. I'll be honest. I hate to say that I like having a hybrid because I really like being at home. But I also know I need to be in the office at least once or twice a week. So we started that. Of course, it's a cube farm. And my cube is actually tucked away kind of in a corner. And it is probably one of the best cubes to be away from people that the office has. So I don't know if that was by design because I am a huge introvert, which having a YouTube channel, being an introvert is kind of weird, but I really am. I don't like talking to people. I don't like just socializing for the sake of socializing, unless it's like super good friends. I mean, I have some friends that I will spend hours just chatting with, but for the most part, I don't like to just talk for the sake of talking. Hence the reason why there's so few WIP and Chats on my channel. But I was speaking with my friend Molly. She was the lady who my Christmas premiere we chatted for several hours, and I picked about an hour worth of content. And I've been kind of just talking with her, asking if she would like to do another. I'm going to call them Mondays with Molly, and she agreed. And so I think I'm going to take some vacation time here in a couple of weeks, and we're going to chat for a few hours and see if we can get any kind of content. She has a TikTok, and if I remember, I can leave the TikTok name below. But she wants to do another video, which, I mean, anytime I can talk with Molly, I'm more than happy to do so, because she is a very funny and warm friend, and I just really enjoy her company. We video chat quite a bit, and a couple times a week probably, and just always enjoy chatting with Molly. So look for that. And my light, I don't know if you noticed, but my light just went out. So if you give me just 1 second, I need to, I had some electrical issues in this room, and so I don't have plugins that work anymore. So I have to use battery power for lights and for desk lamps. I have an overhead light that works, but not for desk lamps. So if you would kindly give me just a minute, I will switch things out and I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back with the battery pack. Let's turn this light on. I hope it's good for you. It's a lot better for me to be able to see, so, and there shouldn't be that big of a glare, I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. Let me move that just a little bit. I know it's kind of a boring thing to see, but I think most people don't really pay attention to what's on the screen. You know, they're diamond painting or, you know, doing other things. So this is just kind of noise to listen to while you're diamond painting. So, and I'm fine being your noise. I hope you at least tolerate this noise. So, but anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Mondays with Molly. And we were going to get my son's car inspected and get it tagged. And he was saying that it felt like there was some sort of like a vibration or something. So we were going to have the mechanic take a look at that too. Well, that vibration and everything is going to cost $1,500 to get fixed. So it is an '07, I think, HHR. So we've decided not to fix it, and we have a Ford Taurus, and we are getting a GMC Terrain. It's an SUV, and then we will decide who gets what. I said that what we need to do is all of us drive the vehicles and then decide, you know, for a couple of months, and then decide who gets what as the primary vehicle. I'm kind of leaning towards my son getting the SUV. It's newer. He's the one who drives most often. So I think it probably would be a better use for him. It has, you know, lower miles. But, you know, we'll see. Another part of me is like, you know, I'm the adulty adult. I mean, he's going to be 20 in a couple of weeks. And, but still, I mean, I'm the adulty adult. I should get the car that I want. Not crazy about the Taurus. The car itself is fine. It's the like the radio and where you turn on the heat and everything. That panel is, first of all, it's in a terrible spot, and second of all, it's just not. I mean, you almost need a passenger to deal with that panel so you can drive, because to try to do both is sometimes it can be dangerous. So but we'll see. We'll see who gets what. I don't really care. I've never been a car person. It's just something that gets me from point A to point B. So, you know, whatever. I don't really care. And of course, since it is a newer vehicle, I think my son kind of wants the SUV. But he also likes the Taurus well enough because, you know, as you know, he's a bowler. And you can put a lot of bowling ball bags in the trunk. I mean, this trunk is huge. I've never seen a trunk so big. And so, he's like, if I have friends that we're all traveling together, I have 4 friends and, all of their bowling equipment if they want to, and probably still have room. So, we'll see. I don't know. Not for sure what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. And, let's see what else is going on. Oh, I have filmed my month in review for February in my stash detox. It's still going well. I don't think I bought anything in February. I know I did purchase a couple of things in January, and I posted that in my January WIP and Chat, but I couldn't remember anything that I bought for February, so I don't think I did. Although, Diamond Art Club did try to get me on the 28th. They had a 28% off sale, everything. And so I was like, maybe I could pick up some things because that's like the second best sale of the year. Black Friday is 30%. And so 28%, everything's usually like 20 or 25%. So I almost bought some things, but honestly, what was on my wish list wasn't things that were like, oh, I gotta have this. They were mostly, I can get this for free shipping. I would purchase this to get me up to free shipping on something else that I love. So, I'm making a conscious effort to not buy items that I don't love. And, of course, that's helping. Unfortunately, I am buying like a lot of things from DP with sparklers. I put an order, I guess it was I think I put an order last month on that one actually. But I'm going to place an order here in the next couple of days for some canvases that I'm doing for April. And I'm going to make sure that I have the enhancements for that. And then, I don't know, have you seen Crass with Crashly's release papers? She is now getting into the artists. She's signing artists and making release papers from some of their artwork that has been released by a Diamond Art Club. Oh my gosh. She's brilliant. I mean, I don't understand why anybody hasn't done this before, but I mean, this is just going to take her shop to another level. And I am so happy for her because she has several new artists, or not new to her, several artists that she is working with to have release papers. Like she has Becca Tyndall, she has Emma Casey, Richard Lorenz, Mrs. Butter D, and she just put out a couple days ago that she got Randall Spangler. So, of course, I had placed an order last week, and I had gotten Mrs. Butter D, a couple of Lorenz's, and a couple of Becca Tyndalls. And then she released that she had a Randall Spangler. So I emailed her and I was like, hey, I really need this Randall Spangler. It was the cuddle time. I need this and my size and the orientation, because you can pick what size you want and the orientation of the picture on there. And she was like, yeah, sure, I can do that, no problem. And she sent me a invoice for the balance, no extra shipping, and I was able to add that to my order because it hadn't been fulfilled yet. So, I mean, super easy to work with. I'm so glad that I didn't have to pay the extra shipping, which I would have, of course, but since my order hadn't been fulfilled, it was easy just to add on to it. So, I mean, if you ever get into that kind of situation, just know that she's willing to work with you to get you what you need. So that's coming, and I can't wait. And I don't know if you've been noticing, but I'm picking out these little white beads from my drills, and those are scent beads. Well, these are actually static beads. They have two. There's static beads and there's scent beads. And the scent beads, they just make your drill smell good. But the static beads, of course, they combat static. And so I was having some major static issues, so I put some of these beads in here. And with these beads, though, they only last maybe for 2 or 3 kits, and then their effectiveness goes away. So just know that you would have to replace those beads. I also use dryer sheets. I like to kit up into a dryer sheet, pour my drills into a dryer sheet, rub the drills down with the dryer sheet, and then put them in my container. So that's what I do on that. But there was a lot of, I must have been really irritated and put so many of these little dryer beads in this one. So it must have really irritated me the day that I did it. So, but get these in there. Let's see, what else is going on? There's really not much. Talked about my son, talked about my work. Oh, lots and lots of really cool diamond painting events coming up. And lots of artist diamond painting events. Like, of course, Mindy always has her chuck-along in in March. And there is Spangler event in March. There is, let me see. I got paper over here. Let me look at it. What we got? We got J Wall in April, Dakota-thon in April, Butter D in April, Ivy Dollamore in May, Mandy Manzano in May. So I've been looking at my stash, and I kitted up way too many for this month, and I plan on kitting up more next month, and I'm not going to worry about it. At first, I was like, why am I kitting up all these new canvases when I still have all these WIPs to do? And, I'm sitting here going, what's it matter? If it makes you happy, do it. You have to answer to you. And if I have the storage and I'm okay with it, then do it. I mean, I was putting in unrealistic expectations. I was like, I'm not going to do any more kitting up until I get a lot of these WIPs done. And then, for the Spangler event, I had a WIP that worked for the Spangler event. But, I wanted to do, I wanted to do there's a Jaded Jamboree. And I wanted to do a canvas from Jade, and I didn't have one kitted up. And I wanted to do, let's see. Oh, I wanted to do the Chuck Along because I was missing I had finished a Chuck in January, and I was kind of missing having one, so I wanted to do a Chuck. So I kitted him up, and then I am doing other ones that I kitted up, so whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to enjoy myself. There's like me and my friend Molly says, there's no wrong way to diamond paint. So I'm just going to do what I want to do, and I'm just going to go from there. Alright, well, I have 2 more colors in this to kit down, and then I can move on to another one and kit that down, and then I have some things to kit up, and then I can diamond paint. So I think this is a good spot to say goodbye for today. And I do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me. And if you enjoy this kind of content, of course, if you could leave me a thumbs up on the way out the door, I would appreciate it. But if not, then just know that I still appreciate you watching. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.